Hey folks, hope you're doing good today, having a good week and all that jazz. Well, fuck my life. I just recorded this video, 20 minutes long, checking out 3 bands, talking about them, waxing lyrical about it all and all the rest of it. Stopped the video and realised I hadn't plugged my microphone in. It's been a while since I have done that, whereas I did do it about 3 or 4 times in a couple of weeks at one point. So there you go. We've got to do this one all again. I'll be running a bit late now, unfortunately. Yeah, we got 3 nice bands to check out. That's all at least I can say because I've already checked them out. The first band we're going to check out is the reason why we've got this stuff on the channel again today. It says here that Kid Judo is a 6-piece progressive post-hardcore outfit. They got 2 vocalists, 2 guitarists, and a bass and drums. They're hailing from Long Island, New York. It says with a variety of personal influences, when there's 6 of you there is, the group works together to deliver their own unique spin on the sound while staying true to the music that inspired them, from hard-hitting riffs and passionate screaming to emotional singing and beautiful ambient instrumentals. And I can tell you they've got all of that stuff in there. Kid Judo has something to offer any fan of the genre, and I'll agree with that very much. I'm going to get it up on the screen like I did last time. Here's James from the band. He does the melodic vocals in this band. We saw him before once with U Blue Band, but he's now in this band. But he's going to let us know and explain it in this little video. Oh, better get it on the screen.
Wait, now? No, okay. Hi, my name is James, but you can call me James Rah-Rah. If you're watching this, it's probably because you know me. If you don't know me, well, hello, stranger. I bring this video to you because I've been quiet on social media for quite some time. That's because I've been working on a very special project with some friends of mine. Today I'm proud to tell you about Kid Judo, a karate team. My new band that I'm singing for. We're releasing our debut track and music video, You're Gonna Die Clown, everywhere on October 10th. If you're still watching this, I would be honored if you went ahead and marked that on your calendar. I have the Spotify and iTunes pre-save link in my bio, so you can be ahead of the line. And I appreciate you joining me. And I appreciate you joining me. And I appreciate you joining me. Joining me on this post-hardcore journey. Thank you for coming.
We're going to join them on their post-hardcore journey. I can tell you right now, this track's super nice. It's called You're Gonna Die Clown by Kid Judo. Good energy. Nice bass section. Sexy guitar. guitar. Nice weight on the drums. Super nice. Yeah, that's a great track with a great sound and a great energy that moves in a lot of ways in different directions in a progressive way. Great sounding drums, punchy and weighty, and some nice beats in there to mix it up, but just a good groove and bounce to this music. I love the guitar in, sexy, bendy, wowy. Sounded great. Loved it the way they kind of had a section within the verse, but also its own solo-y type section as well. Really nice. Bass sounds absolutely great in this band. Really nice to have a bit of a slappy, punchy bass section in there as well. That sounded great. Vocals sound absolutely great. I love I actually really like the two-piece vocals in this one, whereas it was a bit played out years back, that was. But you don't hear it as much anymore, so it's kind of sounds, it doesn't sound played out as much anymore, but I think they worked it nicely in this one. It wasn't just like, the screaming dude will take the verses and the melodic dude will take the choruses and things like that. They're working together, they're splicing it up, they're even repeating the same lyrics, but having it as a shout and then having it as the melodic vocal as well, which is pretty cool. And I think the sound on the melodic vocal is really nice, layered up, stereoized, got a background ambience to it as well. So really nice, and a nice progressive, riffy kind of edge to it as well. So bringing a lot of nice stuff together and making it sound really great through the mix on this one. So I'll be looking forward to hearing more tracks out of these guys. And I forgot to mention as well, I really like the video for this one in terms of what you can do with a lyric video, because some people really like having the lyrics on the screen, or at least knowing what the lyrics are and being able to read the lyrics. One of the complaints that people always have about screaming and shouting is you can't understand what they're saying. So people do want to know what words you are saying. So it's cool to have the lyrics on the screen, but rather than just having straight up text on the screen flashing about, you can see the band as well in a cool psychedelic video with their silhouettes and everything else. So I thought, man, in terms of a lyric video, that's as good as it gets. Really nice, cool lyrics, and you can see all the band doing their stuff in a cool way as well. So very nice job. Hopefully we'll be seeing Kid Judo back on the channel again soon if they got a new album coming out. The next band we're going to check out is really nice as well, 30 Seconds Go. These guys sound a bit more kind of old school post-hardcore, what you might think of, with the vocal style and stuff, but I really like it. It's a vocal style you don't actually hear very much anymore. Really emotional, but shouting and screaming as well. This one's called There's a Matador Named Matt at the Door, and it's featuring Robbie Smith. Let's give it a spin. Cool.
Rat pokes his head from the nearest dead man's asshole. Its greasy snout
Funny
stretches to yawn. Snapping, jawing, it starts to speak. Where do you think this all ends up? Where do you think that you'll give up? But I say that it's soon, that time is a weeping woman. Here I am, I'm proof. The bodies start to churn and then pile. What did I do to become one of them? Extract your fingernails, bite your teeth, and show your way out. Cuticle smile. Racking up for his hind legs, he starts to laugh and leaves them behind, joining the feast, a comedy of violence and boiling heat.
Cool. Another good lyric video for this one as well. Didn't see the band, but it's nice to have more than just the text on screen. Very, very cool. Now, you don't hear vocals quite like this anymore. There was a time when vocals like this were in loads of bands and everyone was doing spoken word and stuff like that, and it did get played out. But we haven't heard it now for a good 10 years, I would say, and it's nice to hear it. I do enjoy it. I like the way that these guys push their emotion through the scream. It's not just shouting and aggressive, it's emotional and vulnerable and stuff as well. It's got more going on to it than just pure aggression, so I really, really like it. And I'll tell you something funny. There was a time there, kind of mid-2000s, when this stuff was really popular, and there was British, but it had just come from America. You know, Americans made this stuff, and it was all American bands doing this kind of stuff. And the spoken word was always in American, and it sounded right and cool in American. Well, whenever the British bands tried to make this kind of music and do some spoken word, they started to talk in their English accent. It just didn't sound right. It sounded cheesy, sounded corny, and it just didn't sound right. So what you did find, which was quite funny, always made me laugh, is a lot of the British bands who were making this kind of music at the time, well, we did the spoken word in an American accent as well. We say to it, why are you doing it in an American accent? And all of that, just to bruise them up. But yeah, it was pretty funny because it just didn't sound right in a British accent, but it does sound good in an American accent. So all the British bands used to put on an American accent for the spoken word sections. Pretty cool. The last band we're going to check out is called Senna. This one's really nice. The track is called Jade. They've got a great high quality video for this one as well. Let's give them a spin. All the bands today have had a really nice, punchy, loud, clarity mix. Sounds great, sounds modern, comes across with the sound, got the right kind of sound for the music. Nice job, high quality. Hear that bass in the mixes in all the bands. Vocals sitting there nicely. drumming. Really nice. High quality band, great video to go with it. Nice modern sound, math rocky in there as well, which is a nice edge to bring into this. Progressive again, which is cool. So yeah, sounding right, sounding tight, doing the job nicely. So there you go. I've enjoyed it just as much the second time around. And once you've heard the track once, you can kind of enjoy it more in a different way because you know what to expect in that way. And you can kind of sit back and just enjoy it in a different way. But yeah, I think these bands are all sounding really nice, high quality, modern, coming through with a high quality modern mix as well. Doesn't just sound like the past, but also bringing in the riffiness and kind of modern guitar tones and stuff in there as well, which is nice, but also breaking out into more atmospheric and progressive sections in this kind of music as well. I think the vocalists, which make or break these kind of bands, if your vocals don't sound right, if he's not hitting the notes in the right way, or he's got an annoying whiny voice or something like that, it's going to ruin the rest of the music. But all the vocalists in today's bands, we've had quite a few, have come through nicely with enough screams and shouts to bring in that edge of the heaviness, but with enough vocal and melodic stuff that sounds cool, with an atmospheric edge, reverby, spaced out, layered up, and thickened up. So it's not just like a single straight lead vocal. It's atmospheric and thick and wide and all the rest of it. Dope. I think they're doing a nice job with this music. It's sounding cool, sounding fresh with a nice modern mix as well. It's a good job. So there you go. That's what I've got for you today. Hope you've enjoyed those bands. If you have enjoyed the bands, if you enjoyed the show today, think about giving it a like. That'd be great. We're all booked up for this week, but if you want to get your band on the channel next week, head over to the link that's in the description and we'll get you on the channel and talk about your band as well. Other than that, hope you're having a good week so far. We'll see you around. Cheers. Bye.